Hello, everybody. I'm Marty Janeski, along with my good buddy Ken Brown, and we are your host of Local Sports Wrap-Up. Today is what's today?
May 20th, my son Antoine's birthday. Happy birthday, Antoine, 30 years old.
His birthday, my anniversary.
Let's go.
Happy anniversary, Kimmy. You might notice Ken punched me the other day. We were wrestling around, playing like kids, So we'll just let that thing be. It's healing softly. I got hit with a golf ball.
Is that what's going to happen to Jake Paul when he goes against Mike Tyson?
Yeah. I don't see any marks getting on Tyson's face.
Except for the one he got, right?
Except the ones he's got, the tattoos. Other than that, I think he's pretty good to go. Well, let's. Okay, you want to know? You want to know what? You want to know what? Guess what happened over Saturday after I saw you Friday night?
What happened?
I made a hole-in-one.
Get out!
No, I made a hole-in-one.
How long did you look for it before you found it in the cup?
Well, I was walking after it was behind the hills, so we didn't see it go in, but it bounced right in front.
Okay.
And they were all like, "Man, that's a good shot." So I walk it up to the hole. I think it's off the green. I start cussing. I start like, "What? The thing better not be in the back of the." That was a good shot, And my buddy Terry goes, "Check the cup." He said, "I don't see it back there. Check the cup." I looked down. There it was.
Wow. First one?
First one.
Nice.
I'm not that good a golfer like I bowl.
What was it? Like 172?
162 yards. Okay. I hit 4-iron because I'm old. And it was tracking. God. It was tracking. And then as the older we get, plus I had these eyes, I saw it come down, but I hit it. It looked good. I watched it bounce once. I start walking to the cart. I don't expect it to go in.
Right.
It's never got one yet.
What do they do for you on something like that?
We're gonna have a chat with TPC over there because it happened at TPC on number 4. I believe they'll give me the flag.
Okay.
And I took the ball out of play. Because the very next drive, I knocked out of bounds on the next hole.
You wouldn't have found it.
Never would have found it. So that was wonderful.
What were you hitting?
TaylorMade.
Butterflies when he went to the cup to go get it, or you got it out the cup?
I got it out of the... No, I didn't scream, yell, jump, nothing. I just said, "Holy crap, it's in the hole."
Nice.
I didn't want to yell and scream in the middle of someone else's backswing.
I got you.
Yeah,
you got etiquette. I would probably been a fool. Right in the hole.
But it was cool. It was very cool.
So what did you shoot, a 62?
I shot 92 for the whole 18.
Okay.
I had 5 penalties. That's average for me. On that course anyway. You gotta keep the ball out of the junk.
So what did you take away? -3?
I made 8 on the hole before that. And I come back, make a 1. So that's 2 4.5s.
Yeah, good.
The way I look at it.
No, you did good. Congratulations.
And I was cruising along, and I made 9 on 17. That kind of blew up everything. I lost 2 balls there. Anyway, let's get to softball. And
let's talk about golf.
Well, let's talk about golf.
Yeah, right
I'm
into it.
Golf.
Now, this kid, Carlson, I didn't see any hole-in-ones, but Carlson beats Huron and Grosse Ile for the Marauder Invite title.
Yeah, okay.
Which used to be, hey, Frank, our buddy Frank, right? It used to be the News Herald tournament. So this would be the 17th edition of that tournament.
This Landon Corgill, he was the only kid, I believe, that, well, let's say it was formerly the News Herald. Carlson comes in first, finishing in the last 4, no better than 4th. And then they turn around and they win it. 2 strokes ahead of Grosse Ile and
New Boston.
Yes.
New Boston was actually the runner-up.
Okay.
2 strokes away, and then I think Grosse Ile was 4 strokes away. But the crazy part, Coach, is Grosse Ile won that tournament 8 years in a row before that.
No kidding.
8 years in a row.
Well, they got West Shore to practice on and Grosse Ile Country Club to practice on over there.
Or indoors or whatever.
Or indoors, right. They got a nice track on Grosse Ile there. 2 of them.
Yeah. Well, Carlson came back, won this, so they won the Marauder Invitational for the first time since 2014.
Interesting factoid. They were 15 shots better than last year, and they were 40 shots better than 2 years ago.
They're getting better.
And what was their total?
302, wasn't it?
312.
312.
And that was their A team, okay? They've got a B team that finished 4th.
Nice.
So they're in the running. 16 teams were there.
And 3 of them were Carlson.
Yes.
A, B, and a C. So they got a bunch of golfers out there, doing some good things.
And Lake Erie Metro Park had to be their home track because their school's right there.
That's what
and
it was.
That's a nice track. You want to run down a leaderboard? Flat Rock was the top 5, and Allen Park was 6th. Carlton 7th, a stroke back. Riverview, Trenton, Edsel Ford, Gabriel Richard. We got to keep reading to get to the Bears. Brownstown, Woodhaven, 13th. I'm shocked about that. I really am. And then Anderson, 14th, and then the Bears, who literally have to work on their golf because they were 42 shots behind 14th and 15th.
Yeah. Well, the good news is they shot under 400.
Yeah.
As a team.
Which I shot barely over at the Nationals.
Yeah, you're bowling.
Yeah, I was bowling, yeah. Garden City wrapped up the field. They had 423 strokes at 16. And it basically works. You have 4 golfers. And they take your 4 scores.
Yeah. Now you said you were surprised that Woodhaven came in 13th. Guess who won it, though, the individual?
Wow.
Woodhaven.
Woodhaven's Billy Sennett shot 69 out of 100 golfers. The only kid under 70. Interesting.
Well.
3 birdies on the front. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Nothing but pars on the back.
What do they call the one you hit? Ace?
Yeah, eagle. It's an eagle, but it was very cool. Someone said you're gonna make a plaque. I'm gonna make the gaudiest thing you ever saw. Okay, it's gonna be, if I get the flag especially, I'm gonna have like a shadow box. I'm gonna have the scorecard or the pencil it was written with, all of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over the top. Then I'm gonna hang it in the showroom.
Yeah, the binocular where the people up top are watching you. Yeah, all that. Yeah, make it grand. I think you should.
So congrats to Carlson for winning their tournament. I know the golf playoffs are all gonna get going here. We're at the end of May. And pretty soon they'll be rolling right along into the regionals and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Good job, Carlson. So I just thought we could transition into golf. Now we can go to softball.
Okay, I like the way you think.
Yeah. Softball, it went pretty well. Can't see that far, Coach. We got Edsel Ford. Since the last time we've been here, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it was right before I left for Vegas.
Right. So when Jet Set left, Wyandotte actually was 8-8.
8-8.
8-8.
They were a 500 team. Now how
young pitching, a little timely hitting. Now they went 6-3 over the last couple weeks.
Nice.
And the interesting factoid, as you would say, is that even though they're 14-11, 7 of the 11 losses have come against top 10 teams softball teams in Michigan.
In the state.
So you're talking about Allen Park, who is 20-4. Okay. Right.
Lost to them.
Yep. Twice. And then you got Woodhaven, 23-4.
Nice.
They're number 10 in the state. Allen Park 6. And they lost to them twice. And then you got Trenton, who's in Division II, 16-8, but they're number 8 in Division II.
Wow.
So of the 7 of the 11 losses have come against teams that are in the top 10 in the state.
World-class team.
Yeah, so you can't poo-poo the record as much as we think. It's a lot better than it looks.
I agree with that.
And then they've been playing a lot better over the last few weeks. The good and the bad news is they'll get a chance to play all these teams. June 1st, the tournament's going to start.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, districts will start.
Okay.
So then I'm sure we're going to be in Allen Park or Woodhaven's district at the bare minimum.
Yeah, it seemed like when our kids played, first round of 4 was always at Woodhaven, and Woodhaven hosted.
Yeah.
So you may get a thumping right out the gate, but you may not. You never know. That's why they play the game.
Yeah.
But that's a great stat. I like the fact that they've lost to world-class teams, and against a team like that, give them an extra out in an inning, you're done. You know, you gotta make all the plays. You have to do everything correctly against these top 10 in the state teams, because if you give them 5 outs in an inning, they're going to score some runs.
They're going to score. and the only unsettling part is a little, like, you've seen some 10-0s, some 12-2s, some things like that, but you've also seen some 5-0 games. And you know right away, a couple bad pitches, a kid goes to prom, doesn't come to the game, you got an opportunity, you know, to win for the district. So the girls are getting better. They're 6-3 going in to this week. They play tomorrow. They play Richard, Riverview Richard. So look forward to it. You know, seeing what the girls do as things.
What about the boys? Do you know anything about the boys team? I thought I read something on the one of the pages that they were struggling. They were down below 500. I could be wrong.
Yeah, the weird part is, like, we got a lot of stats about boys, but I'll just give you the games. Etzel Ford actually lost to Dearborn 5-2. Lincoln Park lost to Carlson 9-4. And then Woodhaven lost to Trenton 5-0. Lincoln Park lost to Riverview 5-2. And then Taylor lost to Plymouth Academy. I don't see any Roosevelt games on this this little deal here, so I don't know exactly.
Yeah, we'll find out. We got another week or so.
Yeah.
You know,
but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be having districts at the same time.
Right.
And we'll, like you said, we'll get the information about the boys. But it was kind of exciting to hear that about the girls team.
14 and 11. I would have to think that over the last couple of years they haven't been that good. You know what I mean? I would think that. I know they have new coaching.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they, and so they're above 500, and they're probably guaranteed to stay above 500 for the season.
And they got some good players coming. I know the lady that's running the, I guess it's 14 or 15U in the local rec in the rec league, and Wilson's got a pretty good team this year. You know, and those kids are playing hard over there. So you get that feeder system going, you know, sky's the limit.
Yeah, just like the golfers over there in Carlson. He had 12 kids playing, you know, and their B team finished 4th.
You can't beat
that. So
a
couple kids graduate, and what the heck, you're still in it.
Yeah, and you're beating up on Woodhaven. They were 14th, and if they have a guy with a 69, so
yeah, no kidding.
You know, without him, what do they do? Good news, too, on some baseball. So we're talking about baseball. New Boston Hurons Connor Grant. You know what he did? He signed on to play baseball at Alma College.
What I know about Mr. Grant, he's been one of the most valuable players in the Downriver region throughout his career. He served as the backstop, a catcher for the Chiefs pitching staff that was among the best locally and statewide for several seasons.
Nice.
So the kids moving on to play at Alma, they have a solid baseball program at Alma.
And he's going to be the quarterback of the baseball team, right? He's the catcher.
Yeah,
he's
generally.
He's going to lead them. So
unless they got one already and throw him in the outfield, you know how that goes.
Yeah. No, Connor's built to be a catcher. He's going to be a catcher.
Fair enough.
He signed on.
Well, we have some good news in tennis. We had a trio of girls downriver teams go on through the regionals.
Oh,
yeah. Qualify for the state finals. Past week, girls postseason kicked off. Meets taking place throughout our state of Michigan. To qualify, teams must place first or second overall in the final point standings. You get 1 point for each match.
Okay.
And a flight, and you've got 4 singles matches, 4 doubles matches.
Okay.
And then if you get a bye, they don't get the point unless they win the following match. And they can also, if you win 18 points and finish third, because the top 2 teams make it. Okay. But if you got 18 points and you didn't get in, you still get to qualify for states.
Okay.
Interesting factoid there.
Yeah. They can also call it, I see that. So how'd everything go? It maintained the most prominent prominent regional locally was the D2 meet on Thursday, formerly housed at Roosevelt, right?
They got all them new tennis courts back there in the back of the school.
Yeah. And now they share those hosting duties with Trenton High, who has a really, really nice tennis court as well.
And the Bears were solid. They got 18 points, finished runner-up. But Carlson, they had won 3 flights, so they ended up at first. And they're good. I mean, but second, that means the Lady Bears, are on their way. I like that. I like that idea.
And it looks like for the second year in a row, it came down to their number ones, right?
Yeah.
Second year in a row was Roosevelt's Jackie Marino and Carlson's Addison Brake meeting in the finals for the number 1 singles, with the former getting the better.
So that means
Jackie
won. Well, Bears, hey, number 1.
Yeah.
Go number 1.
Brake a season ago qualified as an individual after Carlson came up short for qualifying as a team.
That's another team that's moving up then, because they didn't make it last year, and now they're making it this year. Very cool, very cool. After Carlson and Roosevelt, the rest of the team standings consisted of Southgate Anderson, 17, and just missing that. You know what? That hurts more than just being bad.
I agree.
But then maybe that's how you get motivation. Maybe Carlson was just out of the mix last year. And they said, we're not doing that. So after Anderson just missed out, then we had who? Who do you have?
Allen Park, 14. In 4th, followed by Trenton with 12 in 5th. And Richard had 8, and they came in 6th place. Both Crestwood and Lincoln Park came tied for 7 with 11 points.
1 point.
Oh, 1 point?
1 point.
Yeah, I got double vision.
Wow, I'll be darned. That's pretty cool. In Division 3, to read this verbatim, it's deja vu all over again. Grosse Hill, they finished runner-up to the Bulldogs. Is it New Boston?
Yeah.
Let's see. Who are the Bulldogs?
It's got to be New Boston. Riverview's not the Bulldogs.
No. So anyway, good showing for Grosse Hill, as in Division 3, they're moving on. So there's your 3 teams from the downriver area that moved on, and Southgate just missed. What's up next? Last page.
Okay.
Next one.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you don't have that. Oh, there it is.
Up next.
There
There it is. You know what's up next, Coach?
What's up next, Ken?
The girls' tennis state championship will be held in a couple weeks on May 31st and June 1st. So then the D2 finals will be held on the left side of the state, up in Grand Rapids at South Christian High School. And then D3 finals will also be held in west side, which is Kalamazoo, over at Kalamazoo College in Western Michigan.
And I want to say a shout out to Bill Riggs. He was the Allen Park High School coach for the longest time and retired, but now he lives on the island at Grosse Hill. And he's helping, or he's I don't know, he must be head coaching that team, or at least because that's him here in this picture. And he's coaching the Grosse Hill girls now, and they're in.
Yeah, they're in.
And he took the Allen Park girls to a few of them himself, so boys and girls. So good for him. Get back into the mix of things. Bill, good luck with Grosse Hill. Roosevelt Bears, Lady Bears, good luck.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Carlson. Yep, good luck. And Southgate, gotta grind it out. Gotta grind it out.
You know what? Mendenhall, Lady Mendenhall signed to play track at Adrian College.
Yeah, I tried to print that. I can't think of his first name, but yeah, these are the Roosevelt Bears signing to run track. There was another. You know what? I got it on my phone. If I can pull it up real quick.
Other little tidbit.
I'm listening.
The Fishing Derby, Skip Clack's Fishing Derby. It's going to be Saturday, June the 1st.
Kid's grandpa took the kids there.
10 a.m.
Kim's dad took my kids down to that thing more than once. All you need is a pole, and they'll even give you a pole, I think.
Yeah, I know. Our roving reporter has some great pictures. There they go, from the library.
Nice.
You can go to the library and actually
Sign out a poll?
sign out a poll just like a book.
Nice.
Sounds a lot more up my
I
alley.
love
That's
that.
nice. Yeah.
Heck, I'd do that.
Yeah, you can go get a poll.
6-pack and a poll, right? Go sit by the
Or
water.
a beautiful poem or book or something. Anyway, you go out there and you can get all you need to go fishing. You can actually walk to the dock right there.
Yeah,
from,
absolutely, from the
Bishop
library.
Park. Yeah.
That's Easton Mendenhall is his name. And there's one more, Boston Huron's Maggie Warden. She signed to play soccer at Albion. So good for her. I think Albion's got a pretty good program, if I'm not mistaken.
Another good thing that they got going, just like you can go get, you could fish here, you go to the fishing derby, you can get your pole. They're also pushing football like that, like back in the day when they were dominating a little bit. Wyandott's having a football camp on June 21st for 7th and 8th graders. The new coach Janeski,
yeah,
he's trying to get things. He's getting things changed around, and I talked to one of his coaches the other day, and they're actually at the parade, the Little Braves parade, and he says that they're getting 7th and 8th graders to come in. They've got the commitment from the Little Braves to run the same offense like we've talked about for years. So
that's key.
They'll put in some plays that are similar that those kids will run the rest of their lives as long as they stay in Wyandotte. And it seems to be heading in the right direction.
Jacob, he'll probably do well. Yeah. I mean, it takes a while. Like what were we talking? They might have had 30 kids on their roster. Yeah. You know, that's tough to compete with some of these schools carrying 50 or 60.
Yeah, and you're Division I, so you're not getting any slack. You know, some people can have as many as you can. So June 21st, 7th and 8th graders, and then July 18th, 19th, and 20th. For the 3rd through 8th grade. So go to Wyandotte football camp. It's at the school.
And you did say something, Saturday was the parade, was the kickoff of the Braves. Little League baseball and softball, which we have been a part of since our kids were little. Man. Those were some good times. You know, just all that really, Little League is just to teach them how to play the game and the basics and how to be a good sport. And nobody wins everything, and losing, it may stink, but you got to learn to lose. Yeah. You know,
got to overcome adversity. Yeah,
correct.
All of those things. Yeah. No, I think Wyandotte did a really good job, man. The parade was huge.
Oh, and Mr. Mahalik, Mike runs a great program. You know that. He said he had 26 umpires sign up this year. Good for him.
That's good.
Yeah.
And they were playing all day, man. I know that my son's game probably started at 10. They took pictures like they always do by 10 o'clock. And then my daughter had to have the last game. I think they played 5 o'clock. So
you were at the ballpark quite some time on Saturday?
In and out. I didn't have to do yes. The answer is yes. A ballpark. The answer is yes. I did a shift. But it was nice. We also played in Birmingham this week, and it was nice. So.
Oh, okay. Good fields out there. I got a little tidbit here. Cabrini soccer. Cabrini girls soccer secured their first ever Catholic League title with a revenge win over Sacred Heart. Catholics aren't allowed to hold revenge.
Are they? Yeah, it sounds like it.
I don't think that's the way things are supposed to be. They had a nice 6-1 win over the Bloomfield Hills Academy of Sacred Heart, and they had lost to them 3-2 apparently the first time around.
Yeah.
And they met again, and that was for the title. And
they doubled that first score up. Yeah, 6. They hit the over. Yeah, it's good.
Is there an over in soccer that isn't higher than 3?
1-0. I don't know.
What else do we know? We got about 5 minutes. What do we know here?
Yeah, what do we know?
What did I want to talk about?
Athlete of the week.
Athlete of the week?
Drum roll. There it is. Summer Gregorio from Wyandotte. She actually got her name on the board outside the school.
Nice.
And Summer Gregorio is the athlete of the week.
I know that as a coach, I had to turn in my Bear of the Year for the boys and for the girls. Has to be a senior.
Okay.
And you get a list from the athletic department. And Krista, by the way, who does all the work there, not taking away anything from Mr. Schley, but girls run that department.
Yeah, they do.
And I went over it with a fine-tooth comb, and my lips are sealed.
Bear of the year. And I think you would be more apt to handle it by doing this program. And I say that just because, just like Bronco Nagurski. No, what's the kid that played for the fullback? We see the same names, so many, and then you can see who plays multiple sports. If you got an idea what their academic prowess is, they're doing really well.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But you see names all the time.
Right, and we, the running back for the Bears and a few other kids. Then I favor the bowlers sometimes. Yeah. I just, like one year, my one bowler was a swimmer, and she got Bear of the Year. Yeah. Her bowling was above average, but apparently she lit it up in the pool. Yeah. And everybody liked her.
But they got to be a senior.
And you got the coaches vote. Coaches vote, not the kids. It's not a popularity contest. Get a hold of us, localsportswrapup@gmail.com. This show will be on YouTube, and we can check out my black eye for the rest of time. That is a shiny one. Yeah, it happens.
To the best.
Oh, there you go. Get a good look. Now, I had my eyelids lifted because my eyes were almost shut. And I'll say this. They were both done at the same time. What's wrong with this picture?
The left side heals faster.
I'm getting tired of icing. Anyway, I'm Marty Janeski. That's Ken Brown. I'm on my way to a concert out in California over the weekend, Memorial Weekend. Any plans besides being in a baseball field?
Both my daughters, since they're done with college, we're having a grad party for them on Saturday. So yeah, we'll have a good time.
I'm not going to be here for that. That's
cool.
right.
It's cool.
My daughter's upset.
Yeah, it's good. So that's what I'm doing. Whatever my wife wants me to do.
That's right. That's how it works. Happy anniversary, Kimmy. Glad to have married you 23 years ago.
Whoop, whoop. The Jordan year.
That's right. The Jordan year. How about the Gibson year?
The Gibson year.
Thanks for watching. Ken Brown, Marty Janeski. We will see everybody next week.